All right. Hey, there we go. Let's kick it off. So, Chris, what the hell is Trey wearing in the thumbnail pic? Your guess is as good as mine, my friend. I have no idea. I just found it when I was Googling pictures for the thumbnail. So I don't know, but I'm glad that you noticed that it was fucking weird, quite frankly. So, Tanko Natives here. We can get started. So, let's listen, shall we, to Trey last night. This is what he said yesterday about BBBY.
One of my favorite things to do in chat is ask questions about what people think of things. I'll say, what do you think this is? What do you think that is? What do you think this is? And the fallback answer is always crime. It's like an inside joke within our live chat is, if you don't know what it is, it's probably crime. Well, today I want to talk about something that I actually view as crime. Very suspect, to say the least. There was some stuff that took place with Bed Bath & Beyond. You got to break down. We're going to talk about, and I want to spend the majority of the video going over this. We're also going to look over the technicals on AMC, go over that stuff, look at sort of the outlook for the rest of the week. But I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about the Bed Bath & Beyond filings, Ryan Cohen, what took place with everything, because there's so much misinformation sort of rolling around about this, and it's just not true. Very, very large amounts of it. So with that being said, let's not waste any time.
So this is so ironic now. It's so ironic and stupid. And his confidence is like it's insane. Because well, you know, in case you're living under a rock, Trey was wrong about this. So, but anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. This video is from last night. Let's continue.
Let's get right into it. Today, at the end of the day, unless you live under a rock, you weren't watching everything, Bed Bath & Beyond had
I didn't do that on purpose.
Massive, nasty sell-off. And it was in a very interesting setup. We were watching this intraday. I was live for the entirety of market open, as I always am. And you saw here the opportunity for either direction, right? A push up, maybe a push down. We didn't really know which way this is going to go. Then all of a sudden, bam, huge volume rips out of nowhere. And I see the chat spamming, Ryan Cohen sold, Ryan Cohen sold, Ryan Cohen sold. Somebody sends me a tweet. The tweet says, yep, Ryan Cohen sold 7.4 million shares of stock. Like, this feels really weird, you know? And I go on Twitter, and you can go on Twitter and you can do this. You can go there, look up BBBY, right? Just as an example. And you can see sort of the top tweets, the top stories. And the first thing I see is from Unusual Whales. And it says, breaking. On August 16th, Ryan Cohen filed a Form SC13D/A for 9.45 million shares of BBY. At this point, I'm conflicted. I'm thinking, all right. Unusual Whales tweets about this. I haven't read the article at this point yet. I'm thinking, he tweeted about it. He linked the source. Maybe.
Also, we've been saying this about Unusual Whales for the better part of a year. Not that bright. Not worth giving your money to in any way. And again, it's so beautiful. It's all laid out.
Maybe it makes some sense. Let's dig into this and try and make sense of it. Stream ends, and I think I just need to talk to an expert on the matter. And thankfully, I was referred to a guy that I want to give credit to. So do me a favor if you are interested, and follow Citadel Air on Twitter. Just as a heads up, man, this guy has actually gotten sued by Citadel. No joke, for just his Twitter handle. So show him some love. He's a great guy, and he helped me out on this. And I sat down with him on a Discord call, and we discussed, what does this actually mean? What actually happened? Is this legitimate? What is going on? And I've come to this conclusion that we're going to go over next. I want to show you this. Tweet came out from Tendy Barron. Financial media is incorrectly claiming that Ryan Cohen has sold his entire stake in BBBY, and this guy is spot on the money. Tendy Barron is 1,000,000% right. Financial media is incorrectly claiming that Ryan Cohen sold his stake in BBBY, and this is why this move down is so fucking sus. It smells
right. Okay, Trey.
Raunchy, man. It smells like crime, because it's
probably just you. Take a shower.
Being used to drive price down, create fear. People throw around the word FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, so unusually, like all the time, and things that aren't FUD. Like somebody will be taking a piss, and someone says, "That's FUD, man. You're spreading FUD right now. You shouldn't be pissing over there." But in reality, this is real FUD. This is legitimate FUD. What you got is the narrative for a push down that was absolutely disgusting. BBBY dropped 30% off this news that apparently.
Oh, you think that's a lot? No. And by the way, too, like in what world does this narrative even make sense? I don't even really understand why that would make any sense. But I mean, just in the after market session, it's down 43%. So should have waited a day, Trey.
Going sold. Well, here's the truth. Two forms came out today. You have a 13D. This was filed on the 16th of August, which was yesterday. Another form came out called a Form 144. And Citadel, who helped walk me through these forms so that I'm correctly sort of articulating what takes place here, articulates two things. Number one, Ryan Cohen is greater than a 10% shareholder in Bed Bath & Beyond. What this tells you is he is considered to be an insider by the legalities that he is sort of boxed into with the SEC. If you're an insider of a company, meaning you own more than 10% stock ownership of the overall float, you are obligated to different things than your typical retail investor or institutional investor. You have to file a form in order to sell stock in the first place. So what this 13D /A, with A meaning amendment here, is doing is saying
10% ownership is one criteria for being considered an insider. Also, being a director of the company. There are other ways to be considered an insider. So not all insiders own 10%.
Hey, look, Ryan Cohen, this is his current holdings. He has got the voting power of 9.45 million total shares. If you go through the entirety of this form, you can see, hey, he beneficially owns 9.45 million shares. This is dated on August 16th of 2022.
I know, bad back, his arrogance. It's just so cringe. It's so bad. It's terrible. Yeah. I mean, when I listened to this last night, I thought, man, there's a good chance that he's wrong about this. And if he is, wow, what a dick. Just wait, it gets worse.
He also owns call options and is including 1.67 million shares underlying certain call options, which is about 11.8% of the shares outstanding. A second form comes out, right? This isn't indicating they're selling. This is basically saying, hey, we have an amendment. This is what Ryan Cohen's current ownership is. He's considered an insider. He's considered to own greater than 10% of the overall float of this stock. Form 144 comes out. And at first, I thought, this looks fake. So did Citadel, the guy I talked to. Citadel said, this isn't even on the SEC website, but this is how this sort of went down, is if you go on the SEC website, you can do this. This is what I did. You go sec.report/form/144. And we do this. And I look at the SEC's website and I think, all right, if there's an SEC Form 144, this should be filed, right? You should be able to see it. But it doesn't pop up. Doesn't pop up immediately. What you see here is something dated on August 17th from MULN, and then all the way back from there is August 12th, STEM, August 12th, MasterCard, August 11th, MasterCard. You go back away.
Okay, one other thing, just clearing up the misinformation. SEC.report is not affiliated with the SEC or the Edgar system. So if you go to SEC report, you are not going to the SEC website, which is weird because I think they have the logo here. Oh, look at that. It's a generic ass logo, but they make it so small it looks like the SEC. Fucking bastards. But they pull the data from the SEC system, but strictly speaking, it's not the SEC.
Ways, and this is all you really see. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. This Form 144 had to have been filled out on paper, which means that it hasn't hit the database within the SEC yet. So if you're asking yourself, are both of these forms legitimate? Is the Form 144 and the 13D/A legit? Yes, the answer is yes. Both of these forms are legitimate. However, the narrative being run right now, and what is quite frankly pushing stock down to the freaking shallow realm, is false. It's bullshit. Ryan Cohen has not sold stocks. See, let's go over this Form 144.
Oh, really? I mean, how do you... I said this last night in our chat. How do you know this? You don't know that. You do not know that. The sale disclosure, the Form 4, is not going to come out the same day. And actually, indeed, it came out today for a sale that happened one day before dumbass Trey came out with this overconfident video where he claims that he hasn't sold a single share. I mean, it's just, you can't make this shit up. It's so ridiculous. Manny said that it says that the potential sale, approximate date of sale beginning 8/16/22. So it's right there. And that was 2 days ago, which is the day that the Form 4, which came out today, indicates, which we're going to look at here in a sec. But I mean, what the hell?
There's a lot of semantics in here that actually matter a pretty great amount. All right. So if you look at this Form 144, I'm going to be able to draw on this. We're just going to show you sort of what makes sense. What you're going to see, yep, he is a greater than 10% stockholder. So he is considered to be an insider. This is the point of the 13D amended. This is just saying, hey, you're an insider. You are due to follow different rules than the broad majority of investors in this company. It says, hey, this is your number of shares. You are allocated for 9.45 million shares. He purchased them on various dates. You can see this down here. Date acquired, various dates between the 13th of January and the 3rd of March. And you can see that he has 9.45 million shares. And the point of this filing of the 144 is that eventually he has the intention to sell that much stock or a portion of stock. In fact, if you wanted to be very exact and precise and articulate about the rules that are sort of outlined with this Form 144, it's only $50,000 of stock. If you're selling more than $50,000 of stock as an insider, you are required to fill out this form. So maybe he's selling 10,000 shares out of his 9 million. Maybe it's 50,000, maybe 100, maybe a million. We won't know until the 13F comes out, right? Which is him just saying, hey, this is what I bought or sold.
No, not the 13F. The Form 4.
In stock, but it's not him selling. It's the opportunity to do so, right? This was filed on the 16th of August. And that's a very important note to make. If the securities were purchased in full payment, therefore was not made in cash at the time of purchase, explain on the table or in a note thereto the nature of the consideration given. If the consideration consisted of any note or other obligation or a payment was made in installments, describe the arrangement and state when the note or other obligation was discharged in full of the last installment paid. Furnish the following information to all securities of the issuer sold during the past 3 months by the person for those accounted securities are to be sold. None. This filing represents the potential sale.
Well, yeah, he hadn't sold them yet, right?
Really big of up to 7.78 million common stock and the following calls. 11,000 BBBY calls at 60, 5,000.
By the way, what an asshole for buying all these out of the money calls and stoking this dumbass bullish sentiment on one of the dumbest meme stocks that ever existed. I mean, what a fucking scoundrel. And I'm talking about Ryan Cohen here, by the way. I'm talking about RC. What a little bit. You're being a little bitch.
At 80 and another 444 at 75. But here's the kicker. I can nearly guarantee you that he has not sold anything. This leaves the option open, right? Let's just think about this.
So we have some Bed Bath & Beyond bulls in the chat. Holy shit. Okay, Holy Ghost, I'm going to make a suggestion, okay? I don't care what you do with your gambling, because that's what it is. It's not investing. It's not even trading. We understand that there are people with these delusions, okay? What I would honestly suggest is just to shut up and just listen, right? Try that, because, you know, anyway, I knew there'd be some. I knew there'd be at least one here.
Technically, if he wanted today, he could have sold some stock. But I want to show you something that's very important. The short swing.
I mean, you know, and watch my video about how the market makers are not hedging the option chain the way that you think they are on meme stocks.
Profit rule. This is something I just learned about today, but it actually exists. Little did I know, since I'm not an insider of a company, I haven't had to worry about this, but this is a legitimate thing that exists and would affect Ryan Cohen in a negative.
So this part's interesting here.
Manner if he was to sell stock tomorrow. It goes as such. The short swing profit rule is a Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, regulation that requires company insiders to return any profits made from the purchase and sale of company stock if both transactions occur within a 6-month period. Now, if we come back to these filings, this is very important. Let's just dig into this just to prove to you how fucking dumb this narrative is. It really, really is.
Listen to this fucking asshole. I mean, he's such a fucking loudmouth too. You can tell how fucking loud he is, like shouting in his little room here. I mean, what the fuck? What is wrong with this guy?
Dumb. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, you are so fucking stupid, aren't you, Trey?
How dumb this is. Let's show you exactly when he was buying stock.
What a fucking moron.
Between the 13th and the 3rd. So if he bought stock on the 3rd and options on the 3rd, right, he has to hold them for at least 6 months. 6 months from now would be September. It's not September. It's August. Can't do it.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second here, Trey. What the fuck are you trying to pull here?
So fucking stupid. Just to prove how dumb this is, let's show
just
you
Just to prove.
He was buying stock, once again, between the 13th and the 3rd. So if he bought stock on the 3rd.
Between the 13th of January and the 3rd of March. Okay.
3rd and options on the 3rd, right? He has to hold them for at least 6 months. 6 months from now would be September. It's not September. It's August. Can't do it. Otherwise, what? Hey, guess what? Every fucking dollar you made.
What about the shit that was? What about the shit he has held for 6 months? I mean that right there. I mean, you have to see that what he did there was a trick. That was absolutely just glossing over. Let me see it. No, the other one. The medium in the fridge. Sorry, trying to get dinner. That was a very poor explanation. And he completely disregarded the part of this date range that would be eligible to be sold. So that's just ignorant.
He has to hold them for at least 6 months. 6 months from now would be September. It's not September. It's August. Can't do it. Otherwise, what? Hey, guess what? Every fucking dollar you made, you don't keep any of it. None of it. You give it all back to BBBY. So all you'd be doing is padding this company's balance sheets, right? He could do this if he wanted. If he really wanted to be generous, if he was just a big charity and wanted to give money back to the company, that's what he would do. He'd just give it back.
So,
say, hey,
Holy
guys.
Ghost, I mean, seriously, you need to go stop this video and go watch my video about delta hedging theory, okay? Because you're wrong here, okay? You're not going to have a gamma ramp, especially if the stock is fucking $8 tomorrow. And everybody's holding what? I don't even know where all the calls are, but like they're out of the money. So anyway, the other part of it is those deep out of the money calls, they're not fucking hedging them. Even if they did hedge this option chain that way, but because of the volatility, they're not. Go watch the video, but trust me, it's got primary sources from market maker and a brokerage firm. So they both talk about it. Actual quotes, actual real information. Even if they did hedge by buying shares or shorting shares, they wouldn't do it for those deep out of the money options when the price is like $20 away from it. So, let's see. We got Antoinette in there and Bad Back and Lord Nemesis. I have to watch 1 minute delayed. Well, I have to say, it's not on my end today. I've got everything is pretty running pretty smooth here on my end. Where is it? Yeah, I've thought about this too. Actually, the microphone. That's gross. So gross. Okay. G Romanian, you're not going to get any financial advice here. You're not going to, plus, you're not going to be able to buy APE, most likely. I don't know what brokerage you use, but if it's any of the United States payment for order flow brokerages, you can't do it. I don't even think, I think you might be able to do it on Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, but any of the app-based ones, you can't buy it. Anyway, okay.
Here's some free money. Maybe he did. What do you think? Probably not. Most people aren't charities. They're not just there to make money and then give to the company they made money from. It'd be like me going to work at Buffalo.
And that's an interesting point because Trey, made a boatload of money on AMC without disclosing it, while telling people that they were going to get rich and that they should just continue to hold. And then he sold his position and cashed out for a massive profit. Also, that's what Ryan Cohen has done here. So, yeah, no, they're not charity. He's not charity. Just a very ironic, kind of stupid situation here. Just check with your brokerage. But if it's Webull or Robinhood or anything like that, you're not going to be able to do it because they only trade common stock, common shares. They don't trade preferred shares. So it's not anything specific to AMC or anything that's going on now. It's just that their platform, the payment for order flow system is set up to trade common shares. So, but just check with your broker. Just Google it. Does XYZ brokerage support trading preferred shares or something like that? You'll find it.
Wild Wings, and I invested 6 months of my time, 5 months of my time. I made $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, and I said, hey, here you go. Here's all my money. Take it. I don't want it. That's all you. No world does that make sense. So what's sus about this then? What's weird is two forms come out, 13D and a Form 144 within a day, right? They're both filed on the 16th, one via paper, the other you can get a link for online with the SEC website, right? What's weird is the narrative being used to sort of focus blame, so to speak, on Ryan Cohen. And I want to show you this once more. If you Google Ryan Cohen's name on Twitter right now, if you just look up his name, you're going to find this as one of the top search results. I hope Ryan Cohen enjoys prison. There's a lot of engagement, 239 likes, 92 retweets, 76 comments. Approximate date of sale is August 16th, 2022. But he hasn't sold any stock. None. I can nearly guarantee you this.
Okay, is anybody else having trouble viewing the stream? Because my upload is good, so I just want to make sure that that it's an isolated issue. Okay, Manny says no. He's the authority here. Trey is competing with Ape Father and Cramer for the worst trader of the year award. Okay, so we have no problems. Good. All right. So, Lord Nemesis, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the wires that are running out to Hawaii, they probably need to be replaced. So, good luck with that. All right. Maybe
because of this exact rule right here.
I don't know. Clear the cache or something.
Right?
You'll figure it out.
This form, if you look at this, the potential sale of up to 7.78 million common stock, right, hasn't happened. So why? Why this narrative? Why would Benzinga go and reference Zero Hedge and say, hey, Ryan Cohen sold stock, here's my source? It's a fucking social media post. Because people are underwater. I talk about this all the time. I mean it when I say this, right? These big boys, big money. When you think of enemies, when you think of us versus them, right? Us is versus old money. And old money is tied in everything. Politics, social media, the stock market.
Well, see, the thing is, thinking of us versus them is wrong. It's the wrong way to think about it. It's absolutely the wrong way to think about it because that's not what it is. It's not us versus them. It's buyers versus sellers. And there are us, we are on both sides and they are on both sides. So this came about last year sometime, and it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Then actually, the Melissa Lee Naked Shorts Yeah clip addresses this, and Trey, consequently or incidentally, Trey is on that video too. They don't really engage with him, but they react to what he says, and they basically just the tacit implication is like, this guy is an idiot. He doesn't get the most basic concepts of what's happening here, which I would agree with. But yeah, us versus them, sticking it to the man, whatever, like that. It's not. I mean, that's the wrong way to look at it. So that's an emotional narrative. That's not what it is at all. And if you're focused on that, surely going to lose money, because them that you're supposedly fighting against, like they're not thinking of it that way. They're just trying to get paid. So, like, it's about making a profit. Period. That's the system we have. But somehow this social justice thing got wrapped into it somehow, and it's ignorant. It's really ignorant. Trey mentioned the potential date of sale. Is he stupid or malicious? I mean, based on the way he glossed over the dates when Ryan Cohen bought, like the 13th and the 3rd, the way he went through that like so quickly, I'm gonna agree with bad maliciously stupid. Like, I think that he mentioned that whatever Citadel Air or whatever. I don't know if that person explained this, or that person, if he's just parroting what that person said, or if he was riffing on it or what. So I don't know exactly where that, narrative came from, but I mean, that was the dumbest possible way to go through that information. It was very confusing, very misleading, and disingenuous. So, because there are certainly times between January 13th and March 3rd to now that is less than 6 months. In other words, he could have held for 6 months. Like, that amount of time to now is not necessarily less than 6 months. That's what I mean to say. So, yeah, I think this is so hard to tell, but I mean, Trey is a grifter. He is a grifter. This is how he makes money now. This is how he makes his money. It's ridiculous. He changed his tune today, I guess.
Real estate, other countries, everything. They are everywhere, and they can find any means possible to paint narratives to push stock price up and down. And I'd be damned if I didn't think for one split second that the timing here is a little bit weird. Now, I can't guarantee you anything. I can't guarantee you that this is crime, that this was very purposefully meant to drive stock price down, but it is fucking weird. It is weird, and it bled off into everything. If you look at AMC in the after hours and the 1 minute time frame, the same time that news came out, AMC in a literal reversal pattern, right? A falling resistance, falling support.
What happens when down.
Same as yesterday with the SPY. Very sus, very weird, right?
Very weird. You keep saying weird, sus, whatever. Yeah, because you didn't want to believe that your savior, role model, fellow creepy mustache dude, Ryan Cohen, would do that. That he was basically a piece of shit bastard. Like the people that you hate. Right? Pumper dumper. But, 1 day later, turns out to be true. So what the hell, man? What the fuck? This is what happens when you take financial advice from a neighborhood Wingstop employee. See Trey viewer base. Stick to giving people advice on which dippy sauce is best, and leave the stock picks alone. Thank you, Batback. That's let's see. Quick question. If they are going to split my AMC, is my average cost going to be split between AMC, and Ape 2. Anyone? I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, your average cost, I think it will be 95.5. I think that's the way the cookie crumbles on that. So, but you didn't pay anything for it, so I'm not sure. I don't know. Not sure. Anybody else got an opinion on that? I don't know. If Cohen rug people, he won't be safe anywhere in public for the rest of his life. I don't think he did. I think there's more to come. Like what? Like he's going to buy back in, or he's going to buy AMC shares, or it's all like he's the good billionaire of the West or South, I guess. Miami. Like he's different. You're still holding out hope that he's different somehow. He's different. He's not one of those typical billionaires. He's one of us. I think that you are drinking the Tang, my friend. Drinking
After
the
hours
Tang.
still down. GameStop, same story. After hours is down 3.68%. Pushed down off that BBBY news. The rumors, so to speak, the FUD, actual fear, uncertainty, and doubt of Ryan Cohen selling stock, right? Maybe he does sell stock. Maybe he takes some profits in BBBY, but certainly not before he can actually realize his fucking gains. This rule is big. The short swing profit rule, don't understate that. This is very legitimate. This guy it would make no sense for him to have gone through all that sweat and hardship to keep none of his profit, right?
Well,
makes no sense.
What makes no sense is you not understanding the shit before you make videos about it, and probably convince a lot of people to buy in today. Where is it? Here. This is today. This is just Fidelity. It's orders, not shares, but still we can get a gauge. So look at all of the real companies on here: Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, AMD. Mostly though, just in the top here. All of those had more sell orders than buy orders. But all the dumbass memes, Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, what's the other one here? I don't know. GCT, which well, I'm not even going to touch that one. They had more buying than selling. So that's why the title of this stream is this the beginning, or what is it? I forget actually now. The end of peak pump and dump. Are we coming to the end finally of this peak pump and dump resurgence of meme stocks? I don't know. But I'll tell you, sure is interesting.
It's absolutely not
to observe this.
That's what I understand about the Bed Bath & Beyond situation as it sits right now. I'll spend a couple minutes going over AMC for the day. AME for the day, obviously really shitty. Just a bearish.
So that was yesterday. What do we got today? So yeah, here it is.
We find a smashing reason why Ryan Cohen sold all of his BBBY, could you?
Because he,
up, guys?
Unlike the retail apes, knows how to complete trades and take profits, especially when he pumps.
Welcome to Nigel's Trades. It's great to have you. Like above, saying I'm not advising, no, final advice. Please consider the grain of salt. Today, we have had some meme madness. Things have been absolutely freaking wicked. And Ryan Cohen has actually sold his entire stake.
Okay. I love what Badback said here about investing not being a team sport, and neither is gambling. But let me clear something up. The value of ape will not be 1 cent. Okay, that is incorrect. It will not be 1 cent. also will not be 50-50 for each. Okay. According to any of the actual documentation that is available, it's 95%. So AMC, the company, will be represented by two tickers, AMC and APE. So what has been spelled out in a document, an official document, is 95% AMC, 5% APE. No, it's not going to be 50 split in half. It's not going to be 50-50. I mean, you want to bet on that? We can, but I don't think there's nothing that suggests it will be 50. But there is that suggests it'll be 5. So, and think about it. APE is not AMC shares yet. So it's potentially convertible in the future. That would not be priced the same as common shares. He didn't mention 1-to-1 price, though, did he? He mentioned that they would be issued 1-to-1. Yeah? Oh. What if the value of the security goes all the way down to 1 cent? If you don't sell, you still didn't lose? Like an existential question here. Let's see. Back here. Maybe it was shorting, but I mean, you just had a lot of legitimate selling. People who like understand how to read these things and understand it. Yeah, even though we didn't have the filing yet, it's pretty clear that Ryan Cohen sold. We were talking about this last night, but just look how quick Trey is to speak on subject he knows nothing about. Yeah. Phil, for real, showed us a 50-50 split with a brick of cocaine. Tony used a pizza. Yeah, there's nothing that suggests it'll be 50-50 though. Like, that's just speculation. I mean, it was the no, it's not on there. Yeah, I can find it. OCC memo. This is it. So this is what was referenced here, this settlement allocation. AMC 95, new APE 5%. But anyway. Okay, so anyway, getting back to this here. But I can tell you this right now, and Manny beat it to me. It doesn't matter anyway, because not only because every owner gets one, but because of this reason. I'm going to type it in. The price isn't real anyway. The price isn't real anyway. So we're going to get to Al in just in a little bit. And he has a masterpiece that he came out with today, but he'll tell us. You know, don't believe me. All right.
And Bed Bath & Beyond. I am just fucking dumb.
Bloodbath and Beyond. I didn't come up with that. I wish I had.
Dumbfounded, because everything that I stated in yesterday's video holds absolutely true. 13D amended came out, which speaks.
Listen to that. Everything I stated in my video yesterday was true. Yeah, except the application to this situation, right? What the fuck? What a narcissistic little bitch.
On the fact that Ryan Cohen is in fact an insider within the company because he owns greater than 10% stock ownership in BBBY. And the Form 144, which shows intent to sell in the next 60 to 90 days. And we saw a whole bunch of theories rolling around. Some people were calling Ryan Cohen a pump and dumper, a fraud. He should be behind bars on Twitter. Other people were saying this was all his sort of way of being able to collect profit without selling stake in GameStop when Moass happens. But I'll tell you this.
What?
I crunched the numbers behind everything, and I want to present this information to you as well as...
So he didn't say that he was wrong yet. You know he's going to, right? He will.
Tell you that I think...
God, look at those crow's feet.
That you're currently in peak fear for Bed Bath & Beyond. And this is going to reflect in everything else. I think AMC and GameStop as well. You've sort of accelerated the fear phase that we've been in. And then
he can't even admit it. No, he can't. He cannot even admit it. What the fuck? Yeah, everything was wrong. Thank you. Never trust anyone that speaks as fast as Trey. Never trust a man with a big mustache. Never trust a man. I hesitate to say that. Never trust a man who leaves a large, dark-colored sex toy out on the table during his videos. Chapter 11. Tony Tinko. What's up, sir? Chapter 11 is just around the corner for AMC. All these YouTubers, traders, fades, convincing people that things can't possibly go wrong, talking like they know what they're talking about. It's wild, isn't it? It is wild. Like, just like he never disclosed that he sold his AMC options and made a bunch of money back in last summer. He is not going, well, I don't know if maybe he will, but at least so far, he has totally spun it like, oh yeah, everything I said was right. Yeah, well, except it was fucking wrong. It didn't apply. All right.
Discuss AMC and Ape moving into next week. I had a sentiment and an opinion that Ape would sort of cause a pretty
Wait, how did we get here from there? He wants to just, well, everything I said yesterday was true. Now let's talk about AMC. Fuck you, Trey. You are such a fucking asshole. You are such a fucking asshole. You have no business talking about this shit. None. I mean, look at you. You look like fucking Jack Hanna. Some shit. It's a cross between Jack Hanna and one of the characters on fucking Rescue Me. With this fucking mustache. That's what he looks like. He's a cross between, like, I don't know. Dude, what in the fuck?
Sell off in AMC, and I am of the belief with current price value, with price where it is, that you're not going to see that sell off nearly as harshly, and I think you're actually going to go to a quicker bounce, a quicker acceleration back into some upwards movement, and we're going to talk about
oh yeah? Okay.
That as we sort of work our way through the video. So,
oh, imagine that. Trey fucking Collins is bullish on AMC. Give me a fucking break. Really? Wow.
With that being said,
I don't believe it.
Time.
Unbelievable.
All right. Let's start off here with Bed Bath & Beyond. BBBY in the after hours is down 40 freaking %. Down massively. And it has been off of the news that Ryan Cohen did in fact sell all of his ownership in Bed Bath & Beyond. You didn't mishear me. He has taken everything off the table. He has 0% ownership in BBBY as of the 16th of August. The man, apparently, if we come to the 16th of August, sold everything this day. So you look at this chart, you look at this on the 1 minute time frame, and you see this big freaking dump on BBBY. Apparently this whole thing was him. Apparently all of it.
Apparently I was wrong. Just say it. Apparently I was wrong. Apparently I'm not as good at deciphering the market as I thought I was. Apparently
The whole thing, Ryan Cohen just dumped everything into the market at that exact moment in time. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me considering the volume, especially on BBBY. But that's sort of the premise in which you have rocking on Bed Bath & Beyond on present day. So I was curious. I thought to myself, well, this doesn't really make much sense because, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, there's a rule that exists. This is known as the short swing profit rule. In case you're unfamiliar, let's just read it off. The short swing profit rule is...
In case you're unfamiliar like I was until somebody told me about it.
SEC regulation that requires company insiders to return any profits made from the purchase and sale of company stock if both transactions occur within a 6-month period. Now, not the entirety of Ryan Cohen's position in Bed Bath & Beyond was bought within that 6-month period.
You should have known that fucking yesterday, you fuck. You should have been able to tell that yesterday. But no, you fucking grifted. You grifted the fucking shit out of it. And you said, he hasn't sold a single share, and even if he did, he'd have to give back all the money. Fuck you, Trey. You are such an idiot. This was clear last night by the documents that you showed. Like, what the fuck, man? Now you're just glossing over it. Oh, I can read from Investopedia. Fuck.
It was. Which
so
makes
frustrating.
It sort of gray. I thought to myself, this is kind of strange. This is a little bit weird. I don't know why he would just donate $20 million, as I shared in yesterday's video and in yesterday's sentiment regarding the stock, right? So
no, you said he would donate the whole fucking thing in last night's video, in case you forgot, because we just fucking watched it.
Let's just look at the 16th, the date of his sales. You can see that the low price of the day was about $15. The high price of the day was roughly 28. I met in the middle, and I said that his average stock sale was roughly $20. I think this is very fair, and he could have very easily profited a considerable amount more, especially considering the price action. If you look at the...
Whoa. So let's see here. Trey acts like he's done actual research, and you find out he sources info from unusual whales, right? We've been critical of unusual whales for a long time, too. Jesse says, in the beginning, I hated corrupt hedge funds. Now I have more disdain for these YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. Like, the quote unquote corrupt hedge funds. I mean, what you're really talking about is just a market participant that has a lot of money, that has a lot of capital to deploy in whatever way, they see fit. That's capitalism. Like, he who has more gold can buy more stuff and, essentially, or borrow more stuff and sell it in terms of short selling. But what's really corrupt there? Like, how is that corrupt? I don't really know how that's corrupt. Because, market players are short selling stocks. Well, that's not corrupt. And it's not going to cause the company to go to bankruptcy. So as long as the company is actually bringing in revenue. So, I understand. I get it. I get the corrupt hedge fund narrative and, and all that stuff. It's certainly easy they're an easy target. It's very easy to just create this evil figure that's the enemy and blame everything on them. But, Jesse says, now I have more disdain for these YouTubers. And, in terms of like who's actually doing something constructive and providing something of value, the corrupt hedge funds by far are. These YouTubers are not. Trey, how much money is Trey responsible for, essentially, for losing? And all of his followers, his viewers. Now, I know that he didn't sell, he didn't click sell, he didn't click buy. I get it. But you have, where is it here? You have a lot of people. You have dumb people going to college, basically. That's a Lou quote. Let's see. I thought I saw it up here. Somebody said something similar to what I'm thinking, and they just put it in a better, worded it better. But yeah, you have people that, you know, where the fuck is it? Well, anyway, right. So, yeah. Tanko natives chiming in. These YouTubers want to get rich quick. They don't want to go through the growing process to get there. That's a good observation. And, you know, and the irony there is they're selling what they're selling is this narrative that retail investor can get rich quick. Right? You don't have to learn how to trade or invest or even gamble. Just, you know, just take my word for it. Trust me, bro. Just buy and hold. Just buy and hold this one stock and you'll get rich. And it's like, how many times? No, that's not how it works. You know, talk to actual rich people. That's not what they did. They would never do that. Yes, okay, there's outliers, like one out of a, you know, very small percentage of people. And it's not something, it's like saying you can go to a casino and put all of your money on black on the roulette table and win and get rich that way. It's basically what it is. They sold their shares behind other apes' backs while they're telling other apes to hold for the big payday while they make their money sooner. And that's exactly it. And, you know, and the thing about Trey is he's been doing this for over a year now. He's legitimately been doing this for over a year. Like, how could you have the conscience, the nerve, the balls, the whatever you want to say, to be pumping a stock, telling people last July, oh, I know the squeeze is going to happen this month. I know it. So just keep holding. And then you sold out. Come to find out indirectly that you sold out, made at least $1 million. Didn't tell your followers, your viewers, your members, people that pay you money every month. You didn't even tell them that. And you're continuing to tell people something that you don't even believe. He doesn't even believe it. He's just in it for the money. He made his money. Now his business is selling this hope. It's despicable. And you want to talk about giving profits back? You know who should give profits back? I mean, seriously. Seriously. Okay, I got to keep playing this video. We're never going to get through this.
Price action. It looks like the majority of his dumping took place right here, because if I was to show you his entire position, which was a 7.78 million share stake with lots of call options, this kind of adds up.
Well, you said yesterday there was 9 million or whatever. So that's another thing that was wrong about your video then, apparently.
Increases here. You can see 20.
Well, we have the form here. And I'm on sec.gov. Not that SEC.report, but here it is. And so you can see the individual sell transactions. Whoops. Here and everywhere from 18.68 per share all the way up to 26.27 per share. So he tested the waters here with this first one and then kind of ramped it up. This could have been, who knows? This could have been algorithmically executed. Who the hell knows? But these are prices, average prices here, right here, because it says that there's all these footnote 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it says here it represents a weighted average price. It was sold in multiple transactions ranging from 1806 to 1905. So it probably was automated, I would imagine, but. And by the way, the 1 cent people out there for APE, the APE security, the 1 cent crowd. I mean, look, Bed Bath & Beyond says 1 cent par value. You have to understand that's not what that means. Okay. Obviously, you didn't sell it for 1 cent. It was never 1 cent. So I think we can pretty well throw away the 1 cent theory, right? Okay.
4,000, 50,000, 16,000 volume up here in your left-hand corner. Volume just picks up a significant amount. So all this to say, taking a very conservative.
Oh, Manuel, thank you for that. Appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Definitely do that. Where is it? No, not that, not that. This. Here we go. Yeah, we can do that. Here it is.
Okay. I need the price to go up. Like very soon. I can't take this anymore. I'm checking price and it is lower. Every hour. Check price, bet price. I can't take this anymore. I have over-invested by a lot. I need the price to go up already. Can they do something?
Okay. Can Ryan Cohen do something?
Estimate when I say $20, it could have very easily been higher, and I think that it probably was. Over here on the right hand side, we see how many shares he bought. We see what the price was for the shares, and we see the calls that he bought, as well as the ask that he paid. So 93 cents, which means $93, 76 cents, which means $76 per contract, so on and so forth. I put this in a spreadsheet, and I calculated all of it out. And what I found by doing so is what dates he keeps his money, because based on the short swing profit rule, he can't keep any money that was bought and sold within a 6-month period of time, which means that anything past February 16th, he could not have possibly held on to because he sold on August 16th. So since he sold on August 16th, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that everything from here, he keeps. Everything beyond, he doesn't. Based on that, based on the shares that he had,
who is going to enforce that?
Based on the calls, of which he got no profit of, by the way. He gets to give that all to Bed Bath & Beyond. He was able to clear. You can check this, pause the video, whatever. I'll even zoom out just a hair. I'll take my camera off just so you can see exactly what the spreadsheet looks like. Based on all of this, he profited $19.545 million. This is the green. Everything from here is calculated up to the 16th.
Well, that's not what Bloomberg says.
On the short swing profit rule, kept $19.99 million. So this man, Ryan Cohen, legitimately kept half of the money that he actually made, which makes no sense to me. This is a really, really, really wicked situation in which I am quite baffled and quite confused.
Yeah, or he's a fucking rich guy who is not going to be held to the same standards as you or I. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah. Oh, for sure, Bad Back. I mean, for sure. Absolutely. 100%. Couldn't agree with you more. Yeah. He's like,
and I can think of
he's so concerned about Ryan Cohen having to give back, quote unquote, give back,
particular narratives in this situation when I think of what Ryan Cohen might have done.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can fuck off. No, we're not going to listen to your stupid shit anymore. Okay. So here's Ryan Cohen pockets 68 million. And this is on Yahoo Finance, but it's from Bloomberg. Okay. If we have to go with financial media, that's where I'll go. Billionaire Ryan Cohen pocketed $68.1 million profit from the sale of his stake in Bed Bath & Beyond, scoring a 56% gain on an investment he held for roughly 7 months. Roughly 7 months. Okay. The retail traders who poured millions of dollars into the struggling retailer stock, on the other hand, may be just starting to feel the pain, especially if they were late to the trade. Bed Bath & Beyond shares, which already tumbled almost 20% on Thursday, fell as much as 27% more in late trading. Well, more than that even. After Cohen's exit was disclosed in a regulatory filing, it's setting up to be a repeat of other meme stock moments, with the price drop being just as dramatic as its ascent. The worst part for the Reddit crowd, it was Cohen's very involvement in the stock that fueled their enthusiasm. The price at one point this week was more than quadrupled from a recent low in July, with at least some pointing to a disclosure that showed the GameStop Corp chairman was still holding on to his stake, which at that point exceeded 10% of the firm, included call options that would only be in the money if the stock continued to soar. But at that point, Cohen had begun to sell. His RC Ventures paid $121 million between mid-January and early March to acquire 7.78 million shares, to purchase another 1.67 million shares of regulatory filing shows. He unloaded all of them this week for combined $189.3 million, according to a filing on Thursday. Yada, yada, yada. So, Bed Bath & Beyond bought back some shares and whatever. And the rest of it's paywalled. So, anyway, that's enough of that. So, any comments or things here on this before we close this chapter of the video? Scott and I were wondering why Ryan Kahn bought $80 calls for 2023. So we bought and held. You did. I didn't. Makes sense to me. Ryan wants his money back. How hard is it for YouTubers to understand that it's okay to take profits, right? And let's see, why wouldn't he take profits? Bullish. Okay, bullish. What does that mean? Why? How? For what? Not quite sure I get that. Let's see. If YouTubers told their viewers that it was okay to take profits and not to diamond hand, there wouldn't be anyone there to be their exit, liquidity, and bag hold. Bing, bing, bing. That's it. Also, you know, there's this part of it too. Let me just do it on here. So this is where I initially spotted it. I checked this all day, a few times to try to catch it, because I knew it was going to be posted today. It was. So look at this. You also have this Gustavo Arnal fellow also selling at the same time. Now, he also bought shares around the same time as Ryan Cohen. So we may get another filing. I don't know. This indicates 5 million shares with 2.7 outstanding still. I'm not sure, but in any case, this is the filing here, and it's a total. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to quibble over millions of shares. Doesn't really matter. Board began preparing for bankruptcy. Apparently, Jim Cramer talked about this. Okay. Lynn, hello. Thank you. Manual, when price go up when? When Lynn buys in. Okay. So switching gears here back to AMC, or to AMC. GameStop is donezo. AMC was dead as soon as Trey et al. Sold the unwashed masses on the Big Daddy Silverback narrative. Okay. Jesse, I'm glad that you stuck with me this time and have, are now, seeing the light, I guess, so to speak. I hadn't given up hope on you. So I just want you to know that. I'm glad you're with us.
Hey guys, hey, let's talk for a sec. So we think something big's going to happen in the next couple days. The Ryan Cohen thing's got everybody spooked. I don't think you have anything to worry about. We have people, I think Pete disagrees with me and stuff. He thinks somebody got to Ryan Cohen. I doubt it. I think he's just wanting to take his profits. That's all. But listen, let's talk about what we can expect, right? The media machine is at full blast right now. There's FUD coming from every freaking corner. And you know what? There'll be a massive, even bigger disinformation campaign that's happening with AMC. Expect it. Expect extensive ladder attacks, a campaign to drive the price down even lower in the coming days. And you can expect to see apes turning on Adam Arons like they always have, because they're fucking scumbags. You can expect that. When the split dividend happens, and because they don't know what exactly is happening, they're going to turn on Adam Arons, right? And immediately, check this out. If you don't get your dividend immediately, that's okay. Record the email conversation. It means you got synthetics or the phone call, and put it up on Twitter. Put it up.
No, it does not mean you have synthetics, but whatever. DOJ isn't going to come for Trey, but some kid who lost his college tuition fund might. And, hopefully that college tuition fund won't actually be lost, because it'll be a learning experience. Like it should be, for the amount of money that's going to be lost by a lot of people, I would imagine. It should be a very good education on what not to do and how to spot grifters and disingenuous actual shills, true shills. Ladder attacks, disinformation can't. Oh, yeah. Oh, this gets even better than that.
Up on wherever. Send it to me. I'll put it up, right? You're going to have YouTubers telling you to quit and sell, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have, you're just going to have all kinds of crazy shit happening. Keep your bearings. The price, even the split dividend, is fake. That's not the real price of AMC.
What?
The real price of AMC is already in the thousands. That's the real price. They need the price to be low in order to make you panic sell.
The real price is in the thousands. Here we go with this. Wow.
Always, the thesis for them is to make you sell your shares. That's the thesis. And they're using the Ryan Cohen thing as all this other bullshit. They're shorting right now, at this moment, GameStop and BBBY. If you look at the chart patterns on Yahoo, they're nearly identical. So I know for a fact that this Ryan Cohen thing is a massive FUD campaign.
You fucking FUD artist.
So they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
You cannot tell short selling on the chart. You can't. So there's that. And so what if they are? Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Have you seen the earnings statements from these fucking companies lately? They suck. They aren't making money. AMC is not profitable. It's not a profitable company. There is no foreseeable path towards profitability. So fucking what? People are shorting it. So fucking what? God, this is just so ignorant. And he wants you to think that he's got a fucking master's degree in finance and that he's going to be a finance lawyer. Yeah, fucking right. He doesn't even understand how the market, he doesn't understand the most basic things. Oh my God, only 2 minutes in, I'm this fired. Oh, fuck.
And now, Ryan Cohen just Ryan Cohen. No, nobody gives a shit. I could give a shit about Ryan Cohen, what he does. All right?
Really?
That's not the price of AMC. This is just some bullshit.
Yeah, it is some bullshit. This is some right-wing fucking bullshit. This is the right wing right here. This is the right wing of politics right here. That's what this is. This just let me just, give you an alternative fact. It's fake. It's just, that's not real. The real thing's over here. You can't see it though. Yeah, this is ignorant. So fucking ignorant.
Hedge fund tactics, as
Give me
usual.
a break.
$18.58. That's all it is. They want to get it as low as possible so they can get us in the what? The single digit range. That's all they care about, you guys. They want us to panic sell, as always. You already know this. I don't need to tell you this.
Let's see here. Retail doesn't move that big and fast. That's institutional money. Plenty of unprofitable companies out there, which much higher share prices. No price is logical. Okay, but we're not talking about those other unprofitable companies. We're talking about this one or these ones. So you compare it. No thanks. AMC in the thousands. How is this Muppet allowed to put this bullshit conspiracy out? How do people like him have an audience? No proof whatsoever. Americans. That's why. Americans. Personally, I don't share your love, respect for hedge funds. Well, I didn't say that I love them. Okay, but you have to understand. Not only does it actually improve the quality of price discovery, and you can read about that. It's true. There's a lot of evidence, and there's a lot of evidence from markets that don't have short selling that show a negative impact. But not only that, it provides liquidity. It provides liquidity, and that's important. It's important in a market, and we have, pretty good quality of market where you can just buy whatever you want at any time for the price you want. So part of that is because of having that other side that is selling, from that borrowed supply. So hedge funds are people too. Well, I guess according to Citizens United, I guess that might be true. But it seems like it's more of a class thing than anything else. Like, we don't like rich people. We don't like people with a lot of money to trade with or something like that. I don't know. It's not like it's their money. Their funds come from somewhere. Their funds come from clients that invest with them, which are rich people. Yeah. But, without hedge funds, I don't think that, well, this isn't a I love hedge funds live stream, but anyway, you don't have to share the respect, I guess, or love. Love, that's a bit of a stretch, but maybe you could work on appreciating a little more. That's all.
But the FUD is going to be very real. It's going to be very distinct.
I am going to make Jesse hate me again. There's no question about that.
Your head. So you got to just put that shit away, man. You got to just tune the fuck out. All right? That's what I'm going to tell you right now. God. It's going to happen. You're going to have people coming up on Adam Aron's tweeting nasty shit to him. Just yesterday, Bloomberg with that nasty article. That's how I knew. And now with the Ryan Cohen thing,
nasty article.
Believe me, something big is happening. It's a disinformation campaign. I know when I see it. I know I've been through this.
Yeah, he knows it when he sees it because he's a fucking master. He's a fucking master of misinformation, disinformation, disingenuous information.
Enough. I think you've been through this long enough to know when you see it. They're going to try.
Yeah, we've been listening to you long enough to know disinformation when we hear it.
You
yes.
Sell AMC. That's the next part of the game. And you'll see it in the next 24 hours. Watch. Fact check me. What you need to understand is this. These people are fucking desperate. They're desperate. And there's
the only one who's desperate here, seemingly, is Al himself. I mean, it gets worse as this video goes on, but, you know, I mean, come on. Really?
There's an added fear. Remember what happened when we went $10 and all that FOMO buying in? People were just buying in left and right. They're afraid that if the price gets too low, that a whale, maybe even fucking Ryan Cohen, with a $66 million profit from BBY,
love it,
will make a massive purchase.
Yes. Oh, of course. Yeah.
They expect you to panic and sell as always. Sorry about that. But you understand this. They haven't covered. They cannot possibly win. Zero chance of.
They haven't covered. Okay, well, I mean, we've been over this so many times in the last fucking year. They cannot possibly win. Like, zero chance. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to bring back the words of Joseph Granville. If it's obvious, it's obviously wrong. If it's obvious, it's obviously wrong. They cannot possibly win. Like, zero chance. We got this thing. We got it covered. We got it in the bag. It's a sure thing. Yeah? Okay. Probably not. Probably not. How did all the other sure things work out this year?
Of them winning. You need to be brave. You need to harden your hearts and put up a united front.
You need to be brave. Okay, yes, you need to be brave. Put up a I don't even understand what this has to do with anything.
They need to cover. Have some dry powder. Even if it's just a couple of dollars that you can buy a couple shares with. It's going to be down to like what? God even knows. Like, it's going to be in the single digits. I know that. I know that for a fact. But I can tell you this. I have not sold a fucking single stock. Nor will I. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, we'll trust you, bro.
If this thing rises to zero, we will ride to hell together.
That's stupid. That's retarded. That's dumb. That's not how it works. You are an idiot. What? Ride to zero together. Yeah, because, yeah, if we're going to all lose everything, we might as well do it together. What? And this kind of hits back to what Badback was saying a bit ago about investing not being a team sport. It's not. So what is the point of saying something like this? We'll all lose together, and it'll be better than if we lose like, what? No. And it's irresponsible to say shit like that. 100% irresponsible, disingenuous, ignorant, misinformative. I mean, just
I have no qualms about it. I will drop another 200K.
Oh, you put 200,000 in this? Well, you're an idiot.
This fucking thing if I need to. We ultimately are going to win.
I mean, who in the hell believes anything that this slime ball says, honestly? Seriously.
We're going to win. This cannot be argued.
It cannot be argued. Everything can be fucking argued. You're supposedly a lawyer. You're going to be a lawyer and sitting there saying, this cannot be argued. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? What a joke. What a total joke. Yes, it can be argued. Everything can. And I'll argue the fact that you're in training to be a lawyer. That's ridiculous. Give me a break.
Next few days, it's going to feel like you're in a tunnel for a brief moment, but it is not real. It's all bullshit made up to make you fearful.
Yeah. Ken Griffin lied before a congressional committee hearing. No way to deny that fact. Well, I'll deny it right now. No, he didn't. No, he did not. You're going to have to go back and look at it. But no, I don't believe that he did. And it's not because I work for him or anything like that. You know, it cannot be argued because he has his comments turned off. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's true. True and good. That's a good one.
They just want you to be afraid that your investment is going to be lost.
Oh, speaking of being afraid, Oh, he's going to turn that. He's going to turn that burner up in just a little bit here. Remember that he said they want you to be afraid.
The price is fake. The real price, like I said earlier, it's in the thousands. It's in the tens of thousands.
Okay.
No one will be selling. And if you do sell, you'll have a lifetime of regret. Imagine being fucking poor the rest of your life.
Imagine being poor the rest of your life. Imagine being poor the rest of your life. Wow. What a shithead.
Imagine being poor because you believe some idiot on Twitter or on YouTube or whatever. Imagine that. A lifetime of regret. Your children, generational poverty. That's what you...
Generational I can't even. Oh my God. I mean, this is bad. I'm reporting this video at some point, but I just want to get through it right now. If I report it now, it'll kick me. It'll take it away, I think. And I want to keep watching it, but this is so fucking bad. Like,
generational poverty.
I honestly, I feel bad for, right at this moment, I do feel bad for people that are listening to this guy and are actually taking what he is saying to heart. That is fucked up. It's wrong. I mean, I don't know how people, it must be really the bottom of the barrel at this point that are still doing that. But I mean, come on. I mean, if you want to know what a shill sounds like, this is fucking horrible. Just bet on AMC if you want to imagine being, and yeah, that's the irony, right? Imagine being poor for the rest of your life. Well, a lot of these people aren't going to have to imagine it. They're not going to have to imagine it. They've over-invested by a lot into this thing because of, what'd you say? Idiots on Twitter and YouTube? Yeah, that's why they over-invested by a lot. Because of you fucks. Sitting there telling them, oh no, the price that you see on the screen, that's not real. Oh, okay, yeah, it's not real. Just anything that you don't want people to believe, say it's not real? Fuck you, man. Like, that's not how shit works. You don't get to just say that things are fucking fake without showing any evidence for any of it. Give me a fucking break. I mean, this has gone too far. This guy belongs in jail. Period.
Ignore the FUD. Carry on. Eat an Eskimo pie. Chill the fuck out. Smoke a bone. If that's your thing, if you like smoking that hippie lettuce, like our friend the pothead, boom. Go do just that. Do whatever it is that you need to do to relax. Because this disinformation campaign that's coming, it's going to be a nasty one. It's like their fucking Custer and The Last Stand and all that other bullshit. This is them. They need to drop this. They need us to sell. And they're going to do whatever it takes. And believe me, my friends, we are not going to go anywhere. We're not selling shit. They can eat a dick. Stir fried and fucking with wontons. I don't give a fuck. I'm not selling a damn thing. I'm riding this thing until it goes to the moon.
We don't even know that you own anything. Bro, you don't have comments on. You can't see how many people liked your videos. You are a total fucking shill. Why would anybody believe you?
That's it. I'm not going anywhere. And if you need my confidence...
Well, no fucking shit. We wish you would. We wish you would leave YouTube again. Please, leave. Stop.
Borrow some.
What are you talking about, Jesse? Huh? I'm not begging for anything. Have I begged for anything? What are you talking about, Jesse? Explain yourself. I didn't say shit. I told you that... Whatever, man.
This is my confidence. Have some. I got plenty. I'm not fucking going anywhere. So if you need my confidence, take some. Here you go. Harden your hearts. Harden your hearts.
I don't want shit from you, Jesse. Okay. And when did I ever say I was a successful day trader? That seems to be an assumption that you made. Also, I don't know why you're saying, why would you need $2 from me? I don't want your $2 fucking dollars. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you, pay me. That should be your motto. Fuck you, pay me. We will win.
Wow.
Get that through your heads. We will win.
Saying it over and over doesn't make it true. Saying it over and over doesn't make it any more true. We will win. We will win. It's not really a win-lose thing. Like, as a group, you're going to have a lot of individuals who are losing money.
In front of every newspaper in the country, and they will talk about Ken Griffin and his idiocy, his lunacy, and trying to beat us, the retail investor, the apes. We will not be beaten in this. The only way we're beaten is if we sell. I ain't selling, buddy. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to ride this thing out. Harden your hearts. Harden your hearts. Be stubborn. Be spiteful.
Like he says, harden your hearts. Like, don't be emotional. But you're selling that with all this emotional fucking language. A hardened heart is a sign your God is messing with you. Think Pharaoh. Yeah, right? It's true. Like hearts of stone. He does sound. He sounds like he's preaching. He absolutely does. You know, and, you know, there's a lot of similarities between that type of rhetoric and this. So, yeah, he's just doing the repeating thing. He's doing the rephrase the statement thing. They're very, very good grifting techniques, but wow. So bad.
Do whatever it takes. Harden your hearts, and we will win. I'm Al from Boston. If you like my content, you want my confidence, hey, stick around. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the little bell icon. That way when we go live, you'll know about it. I'm signing.
Why can't we leave a comment for you? Why can't we express our opinions? Well, it cannot be argued. That's why.
Yeah, have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh, Jesse. You're an ape. It's in the court filings in the civil lawsuit against Robinhood. They have emails that show Citadel communicated with them. You need to stop the blanket denial. Yeah, wasn't Ken Griffin asked if he personally talked to people from Robinhood, and he said that he didn't personally talk to him, but yes, we do business with them every day, so of course we're in contact with them. I mean, yes, he said that. And he did not indicate at all. He didn't lie under oath. What are you talking about? Like, pay attention to detail. Now I understand why you hated me originally. Seriously, dude. I mean, come on. Pay attention to detail. That's sloppy. That is sloppy. Guess it's not that hard to believe how people fall for this Moass grift. People can't comprehend sarcasm. Some people can't comprehend regular words and sentences and meanings. You know, it's and really, you think I don't know, man. It's wild. Okay. Let's see. And you know, shit. By the way, Jesse, like, you need to stop. I mean, come on. You need to stop. You need to stop. That like, don't be a dick, okay? You need to stop. Let's see. We'll do one more video. No one sold today. Oh, no one sold today. This fucking guy.
What's going on, guys? I hope everyone's having a good day with AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond. Obviously it's red, but more specifically in AMC, we had red yesterday and we followed back red today.
Oh my God.
Today.
Come on.
In AMC, we had red yesterday and we followed back red today. Chances are it's because the big YouTubers sold like they said. No, just kidding. No, this is pure desperation. Obviously, we've gotten our answer on how Wall Street's going to handle this. You know, the dividend's going to really just destroy them, in my opinion. And I think that they're so deep into this, there's no other option other than to kick the can down the road, like I've been talking about.
Oh yeah, because you've been talking about it. You're so fucking smart. Yeah. What does that hat say? I can't even tell. Buckle? No. Columbia. Okay, Columbia.
Remember, go back Monday on that video though that I did post about how all these YouTubers.
Nobody cares what you said, what you thought, blah blah blah. Yes, you're so smart. Another fucking weirdo with a mustache.
So they were going to sell off before the dividend came out. I wonder how many sold off today. Probably none, right? And remember how I said that they still wouldn't stop talking about AMC, even though they're still talking about AMC like they said they were done.
Yeah, well, of course they are, because that's how you guys make money. That's how you fucks make money. You put out these bullshit, you shit out these bullshit videos about AMC on a daily basis. You get thousands of views in a few hours because you're telling people what they want to hear. It's not that hard. Not that hard.
But they're going to continue it. Guys,
any idiot can do this, clearly.
When you've been in this as long as I have, a lot of people have been in this as long as I have, you see the shit that continues, the things people say, and I'm telling you, like, the bullshit just continues. Like, yeah, people say, oh, well, I'm doing this, and it never happens. Like, listen, Aron is in a battle right now with a bunch of fucking shills who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, coming out saying that Ape's gonna destroy AMC, blah blah blah. And Aron,
who's saying that?
Go on the website and see Aron posted the top 20 asked questions with Ape on there, so you'll be able to see that. Aron's on our side, guys, and I know a lot of people don't trust him. And I mean, look at the shit with Ryan Cohen. He literally has such a big stake in Bed Bath & Beyond that he has to file in order to sell for the next 3 months, right? That's any time you're thinking about selling. So to me, what I think Bed Bath & Beyond's gonna squeeze, he feels as if Bed Bath & Beyond potentially is gonna squeeze here in the next 3 months. So he filed with it, so he has the permission to sell when it does. Like,
well, no, that turns out that you're wrong about that too. Boy, why would you leave this video up? You were so fucking wrong. I mean, yeah, he thinks that Bed Bath & Beyond is going to squeeze. That's why he sold, 2 days ago. No. In fact, let me revise it for you, Scav. How about this? Ryan Cohen believes it is not going to squeeze. That's why he went ahead and sold the same fucking day he filed the fucking paperwork to get permission to sell. How about that? So it's exactly the opposite of what you said. You're exactly wrong. You're 180 degrees off. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Like, but you have Seeking Alpha who comes out and causes...
That is the exact opposite of a shill, by the way. Yes, 100%. Around here, we actually use the proper definition of a shill. So Al from Boston is most likely a shill. The people putting out FUD, trying to get people to sell that are whatever, you know, if that even exists, those would not be shills. Okay. Ryan Kahn saw the apes run it up and capitalized off of retail. He thought a squeeze was, if he thought a squeeze was coming, why sell? Exactly. Same could be said about Aron, right? They are not new investors. They're not new to the market. They know that whole narrative is nonsense. Why wouldn't you take advantage of it if you could? I don't know. I mean, it's not about anything except making money. It's not about like love or happiness or peace or changing the market or, you know, whatever. So confused. So confused. Try a sentence, Jesse. Try writing a sentence.
Because none of these news stations are held accountable for spreading false information, and it's absolutely sickening. It really is. You know, they get away with it all the time, right? It's they're literally spreading false information.
They get away with it like Ken Griffin gets away with lying to Congress, like that. I mean, to think that I don't know. It's silly. Go back and read the shit.
And to be quite honest, if you had options or anything in Bed Bath & Beyond, and when that news article came out, I'd have a line of investors fucking lined up to sue Seeking Alpha for fucking allowing an article like that to come out.
Well, that just means that you don't understand. Plain and simple. Like, you really want to live in a society. You really think we live in a society where you're going to sue a media organization for putting out something that you don't like? Especially when actually it ended up being true. I mean, what the hell is what? Everything is illegal. Everything is crime. Just like Trey said, except he said it's a joke. It's not a joke. This is what these guys believe. Or at least what they say they believe. And that influences people to actually believe it. So, no, you're not going to sue fucking Seeking Alpha for putting out an article claiming this or that. You're just not. Sorry.
It's freedom of speech, but not freedom to spread misinformation.
Oh, well, wow. I'm going to go back.
Up to sue Seeking Alpha for fucking allowing an article like that to come out. It's freedom of speech, but not freedom to spread misinformation. I don't know. It just shocks me, but
it shocks you, huh? It's so shocking. Well, how can anybody do that, right? How can anybody put out misinformation like that? Man, what a shame. Huh. Wow.
AMC, guys, like I said, this week it's going to be the river of red. It could have went a few different ways, right? They could have let it run up to try to shake people out, but as they know, we know our price brackets, right?
They know your price brackets. Listen to this shit. Yeah, they know that nobody's willing to sell at $30 or $40, so what the
obviously,
fuck?
They're not in a situation they're comfortable funding our price brackets, so the only other option was driving it down and having people panic sell, which I'm sure some people sold. Like, let's be modest here and real, but I'm sure not to the extent that they would have hoped for. But you know what? Like I said, I mean, I really don't think we're going to see anything exciting with AMC until the dividend starts trading. And even the beginning of that,
Boy, they are putting so much faith in this thing. Why in the fuck? Why would anybody even want to trade it? Why would it even trade? I bet the volume's so low because nobody can actually trade it. None of these guys, none of these clowns that are on Webull or Robinhood exclusively. Is it really going to trade? I mean, Jesse, did you lose your ability to write words? Like, what the fuck? It's the most annoying thing. People just put like a question mark. Like, what are you asking? What do you have a question, problem? Like, use words.
May see a ride, so the FUD artists can come out and talk more shit. But I'm not fucking worried, honestly. Like, there's a lot of other money to be made right now while we're waiting for this play, and we know what we hold, and that's the most important thing, right? As far as these YouTubers that said, you know, they were going to sell their fucking shit before the ape dividend, well, motherfuckers, today's the last day. So, did you sell today? No, you fucking didn't. So, shut the fuck up. I'm not trying to start FUD, but like you literally, I'm fucking against you, fuck you, everybody hates me because I hate AMC, but then now when the price drives down, oh, I love you motherfuckers. Like, go fuck yourself. That's what I have to say about it. I don't like, I got fucking 10 lawsuits filed, dude. Okay. People just, it's honestly hilarious, to be honest. It's fucking hilarious. I'm so excited. Tomorrow's Friday and we're gonna have a 2-day break from the fucking bullshit, because
yeah. See ya, bud. You're gone. Bye. Not a free speech zone. Not a free speech zone. I mean, I had a feeling that Jesse was still a shithead. I mean, you wouldn't believe some of the comments that this asshole left for me in early on in this channel. And, you know, I don't hold things against people, and I believe in second chances and whatever else, and I just generally just ignore the shit anyway. But while his name's still on the screen, let me just, you know, I'm not going to pull up any of those comments, but I mean, this guy is a fucking asshole. This guy was ruthless. And now comes in here and you know, tries to be buddy until gets called out on some bullshit. Yeah, fuck you, Jesse. I have no use for people like it's unsubscribe too. I don't want you as a subscriber. Sorry.
If it's not dealing with Wall Street's bullshit, it's dealing with the fucking FUD artist out there spreading bullshit, or it's dealing like honestly, I hope the people sold today and got the fuck out so we don't have to deal with them going into next week. Like, if you don't believe in the play, get the fuck out. If you do,
yeah,
hold. I don't know what else to fucking tell you, but you're annoying. Bitching about
nobody is asking you.
We all know
nobody cares what you have to say.
Corrupt. We all know Wall Street's to their fucking knees and being fucked with AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, we know that. Yeah, we know that, right? And then Bed Bath & Beyond too, because the price is so high. It's so fucking high. Like, you got to be high. You have to be high to believe this shit. Like, all you have to do is look at your chart. Look at the chart.
Bed Bath & Beyond after hours today. You know, it had fucking...
Whoa.
It traded the float fucking 3 times today, or
so
2
what?
times today.
So what? Yeah, only somebody who doesn't understand market dynamics is going to say something like that. I mean, seriously. What's the
completely
point?
And then after hours with just a little bit of volume, we can have a mass fucking 16% sell-off.
Yep,
like,
he has no clue. Matt just confirmed it. Oh, yeah, we traded 3 times the float today and blah, blah, blah. And then after hours, there was very little volume and the price moved all over the place. Yeah, you don't get it. You don't get it. So, yeah, why are you making videos again? Why are you talking about shit you have no clue about? And not even seemingly the curiosity to go fucking learn about it? Like, I mean, seriously. How I don't get it. Why would you have that? Ah, fuck. Jesus.
Telling you it's bullshit. It's short and distort, fear tactics, like nothing changes. They're old dogs that can't learn new tricks. It's quite frankly just fucking hilarious because it shows how desperate they really are, how fucked they really are. So nothing changes. Ape tomorrow. If you hold AMC by Monday, you get ape. Okay, you're gonna get ape. So we'll see leading into next week the shit that's gonna happen. It'll be interesting, but we're all fucking here together. We're way fucking bigger and more powerful than Wall Street, and they're fucked. Regardless how long they want to keep this can down the road, they're fucked. So we'll be back with another video. I just wanted to come out and post it.
We haven't had an ape troll in a while though, so I guess it was overdue. man, you talk about Ken Griffin, and you don't say anything negative about Ken Griffin, and people just like they don't know what to do. They just lose it. They're like, wow, no, how can you say that? He's a liar. But I don't want to give Jack Hunter dropped the video. I'm sure it's terrible. Hey guys. Hey guys. And the funny thing is too, like saying that the people who are questioning the narrative and the influencers who are misinforming people, that those people, that we're the narcissists. Like, did you not even listen to any of the fucking videos we listened to? Did you not listen to Trey? Did you not listen to Al? Did you not listen to this motherfucker? Where is he? Scavenger? Did you not listen to these guys? Like, what the fuck? That's clearly a troll. Oh. Yeah, well, sorry. I'm trying not to stay up until a million hours. Is it the first one or the second one? I think it's the first one, huh? Probably. Right here. I already had it up, too. Okay. All right. Hold on.
And it just keeps falling. I don't know if any news dropped. Well, I mean, the news dropped yesterday, really. So it's not like oh, okay. Yeah, he sold. So all those people,
He sold.
This. All those people who are saying, "Oh,
he sold." Pump it. I want to edit that in there. I want to edit the Bogdanov in.
Chris, you're so dumb. He's not selling. You're so stupid, Chris. You don't know anything about the stock market." Well, I mean, look, you can see it for yourself, guys. When I give you guys warnings about stuff, and I tell you that,
boom,
this stuff is dangerous, and don't listen to those idiots on the internet.
I feel like he's talking about drugs
this is
or something.
Why. I mean, you guys
Stuff's
can see
dangerous.
it for yourself. 19% on the day, another 16% in the after hours. So there's confirmation that he sold. It looks like.
Oh yeah.
That's why you gotta.
Oh yes.
I don't just make up stuff, guys. So I guess someone just posted this as where this is the list of the sales. So they were selling at 29, 28. They were selling all over the place. They sold like 1.5 million shares. So I just pulled this off the net. So I gotta figure out where else can I get this? Let me see if I can get some. That is indeed the right thing. I have no reason to believe that that picture I just showed you is fake or false or anything. It looks pretty accurate to me. So let me see if I can pull anything up on that. Let's see here. They definitely sold. I mean, look at the way the stock is crashing, like really crashing. So.
Oh yeah, see.
I have to admit though, it's entertaining. I do find this stuff entertaining, and you call me mean whenever you want, but when I warn people about something and people like to call me names and call me dumb, that I don't understand the stock market, when I'm trying to tell people what's happening.
Oh, Chris, you're so dumb. Yeah, we got to squeeze this in too.
What's up, YouTube? What's up? I'm back. I've been away for a while. I'm back now. But let me say one thing. This is not finance advice. This for entertainment purpose only. They say, big man, where you been at? I've been on vacation. I'm back now. Let's talk about AMC. I've been telling y'all AMC since last year. It's not going to do nothing. And I'm going to stick with it. Don't listen to those YouTubers pumping AMC up. The only thing they want is your motherfucker money. I say AMC not going nowhere. You know, this stock is garbage. You need to take this AMC and just say fuck it and go to the movie and get that.
What the fuck we supposed to do? You disrespectful.
All right, so shoot. One more thing. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so go check out Big Man Speaks. This is the same video as Chris again. Oh, hell. Son of a... Okay, that was the right time code. Okay. And so, been pretty decent so far. I mean, I don't know why now all of a sudden it's deciding to be a little bitch. Here we go.
So this is our sad music here. Can you guys hear the sad music? Does it work? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you hear sad music. Bloodbath and Beyond.
Was that Manny saying that?
Oh, it's more fun. Is the music more funny than sad? Oh, you know what? I guess we could do more troll face and like laugh at these people.
We don't have chat replay.
And you know the other thing you can do too, actually.
There he is. This guy gets around, man.
So the other thing you can do too, you can go to my channel.
Look, okay, so here, look at this idiot here. Chris left out the fact Ryan bought Bed Bath & Beyond 4 months ago and did not make much money on BBBY at all. Well, no, not true. Not true at all. We know that that's not true. Ryan Cohen was not the one pump and dumping BBBY, but rather it was hedge funds on Wall Street bets, spamming, most likely. Where'd you get that? It just seems like it's made up. You just made this shit up. So him accusing Cohen of pump and dumping is distasteful. You know what's distasteful? Pulling shit out of your fucking ass and having the confidence to write it in comments to denigrate a YouTube host. Like, seriously. That's retarded. But that's not. Neither is that or this. But, you know, come on. Hedge funds on Wall Street bets. That's what they do. Don't you know that? They spam Wall Street bets. They got nothing better to do. Come on. I mean, this is why people like, what's his name? Jesse, James. This is why people like that have this disdain for hedge funds. Because they listen to this idiocy. Like, oh, the hedge funds are pumping on Wall Street bets. Fucking stupid. Stupid. And even if they were, so what? So what? You guys are pumping AMC, GameStop, all this shit. Not only on Reddit, not only on Wall Street Bets, on fucking Twitter, on fucking YouTube. You can't go anywhere on the internet without seeing this stupid shit. So, with all due respect, I mean, double standards, hypocrisy. That's the name of the game here for these apes. You know, they'll say what Antoinette said earlier. That they're going to claim that, you know, Ryan Cohen's going to reinvest the profits in AMC or something like that, right? They'll say anything except that they were wrong, except admit that they were wrong, that they lost, that it's time to move on. I'm going to say it. You lost. You lost. It's time to move on. Like, for the love of God, we're everybody else knows it. You probably know it too. You just don't want to admit it yet. But it's time. It's time to admit it. Oh, and by the way, last thing, and I'm going to play the rest of the song and get the hell out of here. If you look up Trey's trades on Google, about, I don't know, half a dozen search results down, you'll get this change.org. This is us. Here it is. 0 have signed. Awesome, huh? I feel like it's still loading. Hey, we're up to 9. So, manual, I said 6. It's a 9. But, yeah, this was, when was this? I don't remember when I did this. But basically it just says, you know, shut the, like, don't listen to these people. You know, YouTube should get rid of them, but they're not going to. So just ignore them. 9 signatures. 9 people care. That's awesome. All right. Continuing here.
I got a sugar mama and she's outstanding. The future was looking rosy before I found out you were so damn nosy. I could tell by the way.
So we'll probably pop on here maybe over the weekend, Saturday, and then we'll come back for the futures opening on Sunday and, you know, typical stuff. When next scammy Hong Kong IPO? You got to ask Antoinette on that one. I don't know. Oh yeah, GCL, man, great one today, huh? How much was lost on that? That's what happens. You know, I've been saying. That's what I've been saying, that you can make money on some of these momentum plays, but you know, it's sooner or later, it's not going to work. Moon tomorrow, of course. Yep. I always like to look here. This is where the real fanatics are. Ape will squeeze if nobody sells, right? So now you're not only going to squeeze AMC, you're going to squeeze the fucking 5% dividend, whatever. We've been screwed by the 1%. There it is. Social justice, class warfare. It's not about any of that. I mean, here's the irony. You're sitting there talking about this stuff. The 1% has done this, blah, blah, blah. They're doing that to you right now while you're sitting there saying that, oh, we're going to change things. We're going to get rich, blah, blah, blah. It's happening again to you right now. So down over 20% in 2 days on SSR. Well, SSR it has its own parameters. Tomorrow will be the last day to buy AMC shares and get a free ape share. A free ape share, really? A free ape share. No. Not really how it works. They always like to look at the chart for the Volkswagen squeeze, even though it has nothing in common. Not going to read that diatribe by the Ortex guy. Anyway, well, you guys, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the overall thing. So, I mean, just look at Bed Bath & Beyond today. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow how things shake out for the week. But let's see. In summary, Trey is probably coming off the rails soon. He is making even less sense. Jesse, there's your narcissist. Al from Boston is more of a shield than he's ever been. He sounds desperate, and he sounds ridiculous. And Scavenger also. Big Man Speaks is back, and Chris Norland is the man. So with that, I will say good night to everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hit the like button unless you're Jesse. Hit the dislike button. Hit the subscribe button unless you're Jesse. You can. Well, actually, no. He can hit the subscribe button. Just turn it so it's back to red. Anyway, catch you all later. Good night.